ChatGPT. Doesn't that make you fluent? You're not alone.
I wasted 6 months copying translations.
The right way equals real results today. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Learn Anna. Learn English today.
Hi, friends. Today's topic is super relevant because AI tools are everywhere right now.
ChatGPT, Claude, Google Gemini, Perplexity. There's so many AI tools that can help you learn English.
But here's the problem. Most people are using them completely wrong.
And we're going to fix that today. We'll show you how to use AI effectively to actually improve your English.
If you want to learn English smarter using technology, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel.
Yes, and stick around because we have practical examples and demonstrations throughout this video.
Anna, let's start with the basics. What exactly is AI?
AI stands for Artificial Intelligence. It's computer technology that can understand language, answer questions, and have conversations with you.
So it's like talking to a computer that understands what you're saying?
Exactly. The most popular AI tools right now are ChatGPT, Claude, Google Gemini, and others. They can understand English and respond in natural language.
Why are these tools useful for learning English specifically?
There are several reasons. First, AI is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can practice English anytime you want.
So if you want to practice at 3 in the morning, AI is there?
Yes. Second, AI is free or very cheap. You don't need to pay for expensive tutors or courses.
That's a huge advantage. What else?
Third, AI is patient and never gets tired. You can ask the same question 100 times and AI will explain it 100 times without getting annoyed.
I love that. Real teachers might get frustrated, but AI doesn't judge you.
Exactly. Fourth, AI can personalize learning to your level. It can make explanations simpler or more complex based on what you need.
And fifth, AI can help with many different skills: grammar, vocabulary, writing, conversation practice, everything.
Right. But here's where we need to be very clear. AI is a tool, not a magic solution.
What do you mean?
AI can provide information, explanations, and practice opportunities, but AI cannot learn English for you. You still have to do the work.
So AI is like a gym membership.
Perfect analogy. Having a gym membership doesn't make you fit. You have to actually go to the gym and exercise. AI is the same. Having access to ChatGPT doesn't make you fluent. You have to actually use it to practice and learn.
That's such an important point. AI is the tool, but you are the one who has to learn.
Exactly. Now, let's talk about the most common AI tools you can use. Sam, let's tell everyone about the AI tools they can start using right now.
Yes, the most popular one is ChatGPT by OpenAI. You can use it for free at chat.openai.com.
ChatGPT is great for conversations, explanations, and generating practice exercises. There's a free version that works really well.
Another excellent tool is Claude by Anthropic. It's also free and very good at explaining things clearly.
Claude is especially good at breaking down complex grammar rules into simple explanations, very helpful for English learners.
Then there's Google Gemini. If you have a Google account, you can access it for free.
Gemini is integrated with other Google tools, which can be convenient, and it's also good at answering questions about English.
There are other tools too, like Perplexity, which is great for searching information, and Microsoft Copilot.
The good news is you can try all of these for free. You don't need to pay anything to start using AI for English learning.
But remember, having access to these tools means nothing if you don't actually use them to practice.
Exactly. Let's talk about how to actually use these tools effectively.
What's the first step?
The first step is learning how to communicate with AI. You need to know how to ask questions and give instructions in English.
This is actually good practice in itself, right? You're practicing English just by talking to the AI.
Yes, when you ask AI a question in English, you're already practicing writing and forming sentences.
But what if your English isn't good enough to ask questions?
Start simple. You can write, explain present perfect tense, or help me practice conversation. Simple sentences work fine.
And as you practice, your ability to communicate with AI will improve.
Exactly. Now, the key is knowing what to ask AI for. Let's talk about the right ways and wrong ways to use AI for learning.
Anna, let's talk about the mistakes people make when using AI for English learning. This is so important.
Yes, understanding what not to do is just as important as knowing what to do.
What's the biggest mistake people make?
The biggest mistake is using AI as a translator without thinking. People write in their native language, translate to English with AI, and copy paste the result.
Why is that bad? They're getting correct English, right?
Yes, but they're not learning anything. If you always translate without trying to write English yourself first, your brain never practices.
So they're depending on AI instead of developing their own skills.
Exactly. It's like using a calculator for simple math. If you never do math yourself, you never learn.
What should people do instead?
Try to write in English first, even if you make mistakes. Then ask AI to check and correct your writing. This way, you're practicing and learning from corrections.
That makes sense. What's another common mistake?
Not reading or understanding what AI writes. Some people ask AI for an explanation. AI gives a detailed answer, and they don't actually read it carefully.
They just skim through it quickly?
Yes, or worse, they see a lot of text and think, too long, I won't read it, and ask for a shorter answer. But learning requires reading and understanding.
So you have to actually engage with the information AI gives you.
Absolutely. AI can provide perfect explanations, but if you don't read them carefully and try to understand them, it's useless.
What about using AI for speaking practice? Can people make mistakes there?
Yes, some people type to AI but never actually speak out loud. They practice writing but not speaking.
But you need to practice speaking to improve speaking.
Exactly. If you're using AI for conversation practice, you should type your response, then read it out loud. This practices both writing and speaking.
These mistakes all have one thing in common. People are being passive instead of active.
Perfect observation. Learning requires active participation. AI can guide you, but you have to do the work. Now let's talk about the right ways to use AI. First, let's discuss conversation practice.
How can AI help with conversation practice?
You can ask AI to role play different situations with you. For example, you can say, let's practice a job interview. You ask me interview questions.
Oh, that's smart. So AI becomes your practice partner.
Exactly. Or you can say, let's practice ordering food at a restaurant. You be the waiter and I'll be the customer.
And then you have a conversation back and forth?
Yes, here's a real example. You could write to AI, I want to practice making small talk in English. Start a casual conversation with me about the weather.
And AI will respond like a real person?
Yes, AI might say, hey, beautiful day today, isn't it? The sun is finally out after all that rain. And then you practice responding naturally.
That's great practice. What are some other conversation scenarios you can practice?
You can practice making plans with friends, having a phone conversation, discussing your hobbies, talking about your weekend, anything.
But here's an important question. When AI responds, what should you do?
Great question. Here's the right way to use this. Read AI's response out loud. Don't just read it silently.
Why is reading out loud important?
Because you need to practice speaking, not just reading. Type your response, then say it out loud before sending it.
So you're combining writing practice and speaking practice.
Exactly. And here's another tip. Ask AI to correct you if you make mistakes. You can say, please correct any grammar or vocabulary mistakes I make.
So AI acts like a teacher while you're practicing conversation.
Yes, and this is active learning. You are doing the conversation, and AI is helping you improve.
What if someone wants to practice a specific situation, like preparing for a trip?
You can be very specific. Say, I'm traveling to New York next month. Let's practice common situations I might encounter, asking for directions, checking into a hotel, ordering at a cafe.
And AI will create realistic practice scenarios.
Yes, AI can role play as different people, a hotel receptionist, a taxi driver, a store clerk, and you practice appropriate English for each situation.
This is so much better than just translating sentences.
Absolutely. You're actively practicing, making mistakes in a safe environment, and learning from those mistakes.
Anna, let's talk about using AI for grammar help. This is where AI can be really useful.
Yes, AI is excellent at explaining grammar rules in simple, clear language.
How should someone ask AI for grammar help?
Be specific about what you don't understand. Instead of just saying, help me with grammar, say, can you explain the difference between have been and had been with simple examples?
So you're asking a specific question.
Yes. The more specific your question, the more helpful AI's answer will be.
What are some other good grammar questions?
When do I use will versus going to? Or what's the difference between present perfect and past simple? Or how do I form conditional sentences?
And AI will explain these?
Yes. And here's the key. AI can adjust the explanation to your level. If the explanation is too complex, you can say, can you explain this more simply, like I'm a beginner?
Oh, that's helpful. So if you don't understand the first explanation, you can ask for a simpler one?
Exactly. Or you can say, can you give me more examples? Or can you explain this using different words?
What about when you make a grammar mistake? How do you ask AI to correct it?
Write your sentence and say, is this sentence correct? If not, please explain what's wrong and how to fix it.
So you're not just getting the correct version, you're understanding why it was wrong.
Yes, understanding why is crucial for learning. For example, you might write, I am living here since 2020. Is this correct?
And AI would explain the mistake.
AI would say something like, almost correct. The issue is the verb tense. When we talk about something that started in the past and continues now, we use present perfect, not present continuous. The correct sentence is, I have been living here since 2020, or I have lived here since 2020.
So you learn the rule, not just the correction.
Exactly. And then you can practice by creating more sentences with the same structure.
Can you ask AI to create practice exercises for you?
Yes, you can say, can you give me 10 sentences to practice present perfect tense? Include both affirmative and negative sentences.
And then you complete the exercises and ask AI to check your answers.
Exactly. You do the work first, then AI helps you verify and understand your mistakes.
This is active learning again. You are practicing, AI is guiding.
Yes, the effort comes from you, AI just supports your learning. Let's talk about using AI to expand your vocabulary.
How is AI useful for vocabulary learning?
AI can help in many ways. First, you can ask AI to teach you vocabulary on specific topics.
Like what?
For example, can you teach me 20 common vocabulary words related to cooking? Or what are essential business English phrases I should know?
And AI will provide a list with definitions?
Yes, and you can ask AI to use each word in a sentence so you understand how it's used in context.
That's better than just memorizing definitions.
Exactly. Context is crucial for vocabulary learning. You can say, please use each word in a sentence and explain what it means in simple English.
What if you encounter a word you don't know while reading?
Ask AI. Say, what does procrastinate mean? Can you explain it simply and give me examples?
And AI will explain it in a way you can understand?
Yes. And here's something smart you can do. Ask AI for synonyms and related words. Say, what are other words that mean the same as happy?
Oh, that helps you learn multiple words at once.
Exactly. AI might tell you happy, joyful, cheerful, delighted, pleased, content. Then you can ask, what's the difference between these words and learn the nuances?
What about learning phrases and expressions, not just single words?
Great point. You can ask, what are common phrases for agreeing with someone? Or teach me informal expressions for saying goodbye.
And AI will give you practical phrases you can actually use?
Yes. For example, for agreeing, AI might teach you, I totally agree. Exactly. You're absolutely right. I couldn't agree more.
How do you practice these new words and phrases?
Here's the active learning part. Ask AI to help you create sentences. Say, I just learned the word overwhelmed. Can you give me a conversation where someone uses this word naturally?
So you're seeing the word in a realistic context.
Yes. Or even better, you write a sentence using the new word and ask AI, did I use overwhelmed correctly in the sentence?
So you're practicing using new vocabulary, not just memorizing it.
Exactly. And this is the key. Vocabulary learning should be active. Don't just collect words, practice using them.
Can you ask AI to quiz you on vocabulary?
Yes, say, can you quiz me on the 20 cooking words you taught me earlier? Ask me one at a time and I'll try to remember the meaning.
And then AI becomes your quiz partner.
Exactly. But remember, you have to do the thinking. If you just ask AI for the answers without trying first, you won't learn.
Anna, let's talk about using AI to improve writing skills.
This is one of the best uses of AI, but again, it has to be done the right way.
What's the wrong way to use AI for writing?
The wrong way is asking AI, write an email for me about, and then just copying what AI writes.
Because you didn't write anything yourself?
Exactly, you learned nothing. The right way is to write your email first, then ask AI to check it.
So you practice writing and AI helps you improve.
Yes. For example, you write an email in English to your professor. It might have some mistakes, but that's okay. Then you say to I wrote this email. Can you check it for grammar and vocabulary mistakes and suggest improvements?
And AI will point out the errors.
Yes, and explain why they're errors. AI might say, in the second sentence, you wrote, I am understanding. This should be, I understand, because understand is a state of verb that doesn't use continuous tense.
So you learn the rule, not just get a correction.
Exactly. And then you can rewrite the sentence yourself, incorporating the feedback.
What if you want help making your writing more natural or professional?
You can ask, say, I wrote this message. Is it appropriate for a formal business context? If not, how can I make it more professional?
And AI will suggest improvements?
Yes, but here's what's important. Read the suggestions and understand why they're better. Don't just copy paste without learning.
What are other writing tasks you can practice with AI?
You can practice writing summaries. Read an article, then try to summarize it in English. Ask I summarized this article. Is my summary clear and grammatically correct?
What about creative writing?
Yes. You could write a short story or describe something in English, then ask AI for feedback on clarity, grammar, and vocabulary.
Can AI help you expand your writing?
Sure, if you write a short paragraph but want to add more detail, you can ask, I wrote this paragraph about my hometown. What other details could I add to make it more interesting?
But you should add those details yourself, not copy what AI suggests.
Exactly. Use AI suggestions as ideas, then write the expanded version in your own words.
What about practicing different writing styles?
Good question. You can ask AI to help you practice formal writing, informal messages, persuasive writing, descriptive writing, different styles.
And the key is always that you do the writing first.
Yes, AI should be your editor and advisor, not your writer. If AI does all the writing, you don't learn anything. Sam, can AI help with pronunciation and speaking?
This is tricky because AI is text-based, right?
Traditional AI tools like ChatGPT are primarily text based, but there are ways to use them for speaking practice.
How?
First, you can ask AI to explain pronunciation rules. For example, how do you pronounce the TH sound in English? What's the difference between think and sink?
And AI can explain the mouth position and technique?
Yes. AI might explain for the TH sound, place your tongue between your teeth and blow air out. Think, starts with TH, while sync starts with S.
That's helpful. What else?
You can ask AI which words sound similar and might be confusing, like what's the pronunciation difference between beach and bitch? This is important to avoid embarrassing mistakes.
Oh, that's important. Those similar sounding words can cause problems.
Exactly. AI can warn you about word pairs that sound similar and help you understand the pronunciation difference.
What about actually practicing speaking?
Here's what you do. When you're having a text conversation with AI, read all your responses out loud before sending them.
So you're practicing speaking while using AI for conversation.
Yes, and you can ask AI to suggest tongue twisters or practice phrases for specific sounds.
Like, she sells seashells by the seashore?
Exactly. You can ask, give me tongue twisters to practice the S sound. Or, what are good phrases to practice the R and L sounds?
Are there AI tools that can actually listen to your pronunciation?
Yes, some language learning apps use AI to listen to your speech and give feedback. Apps like Elsa Speak or Google's pronunciation practice tools.
But remember, using the app isn't enough, right?
Right. You actually have to practice speaking consistently. The app can guide you, but you have to do the work of practicing.
Can you ask ChatGPT or Claude to create dialogues you can practice reading out loud?
Yes, you can say, create a dialogue between two people discussing weekend plans. Make it natural and conversational. I'll practice reading both parts out loud.
And then you practice reading it with expression and natural pronunciation.
Exactly. And record yourself if possible. Then listen back and notice areas you need to improve.
The key is active practice, reading out loud, repeating, practicing consistently.
Yes, AI can provide materials and guidance, but the speaking practice has to come from you.
Anna, let's summarize the common mistakes people make when using AI to learn English.
Great idea. Let's make sure everyone knows what to avoid.
First mistake, using AI as a translator without thinking.
Yes, this is the biggest one. If you always translate from your language to English using AI, you never develop English thinking skills.
What should people do instead?
Try to think and write in English first, even if you make mistakes. Then ask AI to check and correct. This way, your brain practices English.
Second mistake, copying everything AI writes without understanding it.
Exactly. If you copy AI's emails, essays, or responses without understanding them, you learn nothing.
The right way is to read carefully, understand why AI wrote it that way, and learn from it.
Yes, and even better, write it yourself first, then ask AI for improvements.
Third mistake, not being specific enough when asking questions.
Right. Vague questions get vague answers. Instead of help me with English, ask, can you explain when to use since versus for with present perfect tense?
Specific questions get better, more useful answers.
Exactly. Fourth mistake, depending too much on AI and not practicing with real humans.
What do you mean?
AI is great for practice, but you also need to talk to real humans. Real conversations are unpredictable and challenging in ways AI conversations aren't.
So, AI should be part of your practice, not your only practice.
Exactly. Use AI to prepare and practice, then apply what you learned in real conversations.
Fifth mistake, not reviewing what you learned.
Yes, people ask AI great questions, get great answers, and then forget everything. You need to review and practice what AI teaches you.
How should you review?
Take notes. If AI explains a grammar rule, write it down in your own words. Make examples. Practice using it in sentences.
Sixth mistake, expecting instant fluency.
Yes, AI is a tool, not magic. You can't use ChatGPT for a week and expect to be fluent. Learning takes time and consistent effort.
So, you need realistic expectations.
Absolutely. AI can accelerate your learning if you use it right, but there are no shortcuts. You still need consistent practice over time.
Seventh mistake, only using AI passively.
Right. Reading AI's responses without actively engaging is passive learning. You need to practice, create sentences, make mistakes, and learn from them.
Active learning is essential.
Yes, the best learning happens when you are actively creating, practicing, and thinking in English. Sam, let's talk about the best way to use AI, combining it with real practice.
Yes, AI alone isn't enough, right?
Right. AI is a fantastic tool, but you need to combine it with real world practice to actually become fluent.
What does a good learning routine look like?
Here's an example of how to use AI effectively as part of your learning routine.
Let's hear it.
Monday, use AI to learn 10 new vocabulary words on a topic you're interested in. Study the words, create sentences with them.
Okay, that's active learning with AI.
Tuesday, have a conversation practice with AI about last weekend. Type your answers but read them out loud. Then ask AI to correct any mistakes.
So you're practicing conversation and speaking.
Wednesday, write a short paragraph about your goals in English. Ask AI to check it for mistakes. Read AI's feedback carefully and rewrite the paragraph incorporating the suggestions.
You're practicing writing and learning from corrections.
Thursday, ask AI to explain a grammar point you struggle with. Read the explanation carefully, make your own examples, and ask AI if your examples are correct.
Active grammar practice.
Friday, use AI to role play a specific situation like a job interview or ordering at a restaurant. Practice until you feel confident.
And then what?
Weekend, try to use what you practice with AI in real life. Have a real conversation with someone. Write a real email or speak English with a language partner.
Oh, so you practice with AI during the week, then apply it in real life.
Exactly. AI helps you prepare, but real practice is where true learning happens.
What about combining AI with other resources?
Great point. Use AI alongside textbooks, videos, podcasts, and real conversations. AI shouldn't be your only resource.
How do AI and other resources work together?
For example, watch an English video, then ask AI, "Can you explain this phrase from the video?" Or, "The speaker said this. What does it mean?"
So AI helps you understand things you encounter in other resources.
Yes. Or read an article and ask AI to quiz you on the content. Or listen to a podcast and ask AI to help you practice discussing the topic.
What's the ideal balance between AI practice and real practice?
I'd say use AI daily for structured practice, explanations, and preparation, but also try to use English in real situations at least a few times per week.
Real practice with real people?
Yes, real conversations, even if they're short, language exchange partners, conversation groups, or just talking to yourself in English while doing daily activities.
Why is real practice so important?
Because real conversations are unpredictable. Real people have accents, interrupt, change topics, use slang, all things AI conversations might not fully prepare you for.
So AI makes you ready for real conversations, but you still need the real conversations to truly improve.
Perfect summary. AI is your practice space, your tutor, your prep tool. Real life is where you apply everything.
And the effort has to come from you. AI can't learn for you.
Exactly. You have to actively practice, make mistakes, learn from them, and keep improving. AI is just there to support your journey. Sam, we've covered so much about using AI for English learning today.
We really have, from what AI is to the right ways and wrong ways to use it.
The most important message is this: AI is an incredible tool, but it cannot replace your effort and dedication.
AI can explain, correct, and provide practice opportunities, but you have to do the actual learning.
Don't use AI as a crutch to avoid thinking in English. Use it as a practice partner to improve your English.
Write first, then ask AI to check. Practice speaking out loud. Engage actively with AI's explanations.
And combine AI practice with real-world conversations. AI prepares you, real life perfects you.
Thank you so much for watching today, everyone.
If this video helped you understand how to use AI correctly for learning English, please hit that like button and subscribe.
And tell us in the comments, which AI tool do you use? ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, or another one?
Also, tell us one way you're going to use AI differently after watching this video.
Remember, AI is a tool, not a magic solution. Your effort is what makes the difference.
Keep practicing, stay consistent, and use technology smartly.
See you in the next video.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.